go.
Corey,
What's
what's up,
going
buddy?
on, man? How you
How are
doing
you?
today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. This is Corey Lee Boxing, man. We got Tyler Howard in the building, man. He's got an upcoming fight coming up, man. The biggest fight, one of the biggest fights of his career. I feel like coming up, man. At the Scope Arena out here in Virginia, where I am located. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a big fight, man. How's life been going, man? And how did this fight come about, man?
Life is good. Obviously, we had some turbulence in my family in December. My mom passed away suddenly,
I'm
so
sorry to hear that.
that that took a lot of my time. I went back to be in Tennessee with my family for the majority of the time because my parents were married for 35 years, and I'm extremely close to my immediate family. So. Um, just being the support and backbone for my father and being there with him was a big deal. So, just getting through that, that's a way harder fight than anything in the ring ever would be. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, I'm settled back in Houston now. Um, I'm glad that it's not a million degrees here anymore. It's finally starting to cool off a little bit. Uh, yeah. I spent a lot of time in Tennessee with my father, getting camp started, um, and then we came to Houston obviously because we had to get some sparring and be with Bobby. So
So how's this, man? I gotta ask, man. How's the sparring going? Who have you been sparring, and how's camp been going?
camp is great, man. I mean, it's just like any other camp. You just got to put in the work every day. Wake up, you got to put your miles in. About an hour in the next couple of hours, I'll run 5 or 6 miles tonight. Get up, go to the gym tomorrow, and I'm probably going to run my half-mile sprints tomorrow. I'm going to do 10 of those. Just peaking, man. Just getting ready for the fight at this point. But sparring's great. I sparred 9 rounds today. I sparred with my buddy Ray, and I sparred with EJ. We call him EJ, but it's Eugene Hill, which we feel like he's really good work for Troy. Um, so yeah, I got 9 good rounds in today. It felt great. And then we'll probably stop sparring either next Wednesday or Friday. Whenever Bobby tells me he wants to stop is whenever we'll stop it.
Okay, so yeah, man. So I mean, with this fight being, coming up. I mean, how was the call? How was the phone call first? And did you automatically accept this fight? And was this a fight that was lingering around? Because I know, I've seen you in the DMV area, at fights. He's from the DMV area. Have y'all met? I mean, how did this whole thing come about?
I haven't ever met him before, but I'll tell you exactly how it came about. Um, I was watching him fight, I believe, Vladimir Hernandez, because I'm not just a boxer; I'm a boxing fan, so I keep up with fights. I don't watch all of them, but I watch a lot of fights. Um, and I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I thought Vladimir Hernandez won the fight, but it could have went either way. I thought it was a very and Vladimir that's no shade at Troy. Vladimir Hernandez is a very good fighter, and he beats a lot of really good guys. So I texted Dave and said something to him about it, and I said, hey man, I would like the Troy Isley fight if you think that's something that we could come to fruition, you know and it was that was I don't know, man. That was probably in like March or April. But he texted me about this and said, "Hey, I can get us the Isley fight," and it was after he fought Javier Martinez. Um, and I was like, "Okay, great, get it done." And that was basically how it happened, man. Yeah, I accepted it immediately. I told him I would like that fight. Um, so I think whenever I got the text message, it was sometimes I've had a lot of time, man. I think it was sometime in August whenever
Okay.
I got the message. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of time, just getting your mind right, doing pre-camp, running your miles, going to the gym, working on things, you know. So, yeah, I've had plenty of time to get prepared, man. We're excited.
So I mean, you know, with all this being said, man, I know this is a big fight, man. I know you're coming in here. You know, are you 100% healthy? I mean, how do you feel going into this fight?
I'm 100% healthy. I feel great. You know, I got a massive support crew behind me. In terms of my father, which will always be in the ring with me. I got Bobby with me. Coach Aaron's going to be there. Obviously, I walk into the ring with God on my side. So, you know, if you're fighting with God in your corner, you're never fighting alone. So, I think the biggest, it's extremely important that you come to terms with like peace in the boxing ring. You got to be comfortable in the boxing ring, right? And I think a lot of times fighters just find that at some point in their career. All fighters are brave, right? But some fighters are just always tense and a little, just nervous always whenever they're fighting. So once you can come to peace with it, you know, you can really grow from there. And you know, I've been at peace with it for a while now. So now I'm more excited than anything. You know, it's a great opportunity. Troy's a great fighter, obviously. You know, so yeah, we're gonna go out there and showcase our skills, and we feel extremely confident that we can emerge victorious.
Okay, man. Well, look, man, let all the fans know where they can follow you at. Is this fight going to be televised? And you know, how can the fans watch this fight?
Yes, sir. So it's gonna be the co-main event on ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
So just make sure you have an ESPN Plus subscription. We'll be fighting the co-main event. Um, and Yeah, you can follow me on all my socials. I believe my tag here is Her Coward. And then my tag on Twitter is probably Her Coward. And then Facebook is just Tyler Howard. Um, yeah. Yeah, we're excited, man. And in 2 weeks, I'm going to be fighting. So everyone's going to see me on ESPN in the co-main event. It's just, you know, it's time for it to get here, and it will be before too long. So just getting the final preparations done at this point, man.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the interview, man. Sorry we had to wrap it up quick. We'll try to get one more interview with Tyler before his fight night, you guys. Because we had to wrap this up so quick. But you guys have a blessed night. Thank you, Tyler, for coming on here, man, and letting the fans know update on your camp and stuff like that. And have a blessed day. And I'm sorry about your family, issues, and hopefully everything works out for you fight night.
Thank you, Corey. It was good speaking with you again, bro. Have a good weekend, okay?
All right, man.